Hi everybody, this is RamDev Borglum, and somebody asked the question, what do people feel when they die? I'm assuming the question is, what do people feel after physical death? Because what people feel as they're approaching death is, of course, very individual. Some people are ready to die. Some people are feeling great love. Some people feel great peace. Some people feel afraid. And in fact, in a very direct sense, how we live is going to determine how we die. The depth of our spiritual practice will determine how we approach dying. But let's assume that the question is, what do people feel after they die? What do people feel as consciousness leaves the body? And in my reading, in my experience being with dying people, but particularly talking to great saints who seem to know everything about life, so I'm assuming what they say about death is also true. And what they say is that the first thing that happens after somebody dies is they feel a great sense of wholeness, integrity, safety. If they had been frightened because of an accident or there was a lot of drugs in their bloodstream, that's not affecting them then. There's a sense of wholeness and not limitations, just wide openness. Sometimes there's a tunnel that goes towards this incredibly beautiful light. Sometimes there's guides, sometimes there's not. But always there's this attraction toward this very beautiful light, which is so beautiful because it's going home. It's our true nature. It's our true nature even now before we die. But as we're dying, as we're going through the spiritual dying process, our true nature is revealed. And we realize the boundlessness of the heart, the intense, radiant beauty of who we actually are. To the extent that we have in life practiced being able to love and surrender and open, then we can do that as we're going through the dying process. To the extent that love and openness and presence makes us feel too vulnerable, that we pull back, we need a fixed place to approach the world from rather than surrendering into the fluid, impermanent nature of things. To that extent, then, dying will be easy or not so easy in this after-death state. So what people feel is a surrender into wholeness, a sense of being home for the first time. And if you can stay there, you're done. And to the extent you're still holding on, there's still stuff to feel. That just like right now, for everything that we do unconsciously, every time we unconsciously pull away from something that we don't like or grasp at something that we would like more of, to that extent we're creating karma, and we can do that even as we're dying. So right now is practice for death. Right now, as we're talking and listening and being together, how fully can we be surrendered into wholeness? So much love.